Hi guys, my name is Mary Toman. I'm from Gardner, Maine. I transferred to USM from the University of New England. I'm a nursing major with a focus of being an ER nurse and then eventually a nurse practitioner. The research article that I'm going to share with you guys today is called Job Strain and Atrial Fibrillation, Results from the Swedish Longitudinal Study of Health and Meta-Analysis of 3 Studies. So I chose this article because it talks about how stressful jobs can lead to an increased risk of incident atrial fibrillation, and this interested me because I know that nursing can be a really stressful job, so I guess I just wanted an insight on what my chances are of being someone who gets atrial fibrillation. I knew this was a quantitative study because it includes and generates numerical data, and it gets results from a larger sample population. This study was done in Sweden with the goal of increasing understanding of the complex associations between labor force, work organization, work environment, and health. In this study, data from the Swedish Longitudinal Occupation Survey of Health was used for the main analysis, and they combined it with self-reported data on work stress with follow-up data on atrial fibrillation from nationwide registers. The method used was a fixed effect meta-analysis that was conducted to pool the results from the SLOSH study with results from 2 similar previously done studies. Cox proportional hazard regression analyses were also used to estimate hazard ratios and 95% confidence intervals. The analytical sample was data from participants included for the first time in the SLOSH study in 2006, 2008, and 2010 who were gainfully employed and worked at least 30% of full time. This number was 13,477 people, but the participants with a history of AFib, myocardial infarction, or heart failure prior to the study, as well as the people whose information on job strain was missing, were excluded from the study, leaving a total of 13,200 participants. All the participants were followed from time of inclusion to their first recorded atrial fibrillation, death, or end of the study. 145 incident cases of AFib were identified using national registers. The people categorized as being exposed to job strain on average were slightly younger, more often female, had shorter education, and exercised less than those that weren't exposed to job strain. As a result, using the Cox regression model that was adjusted for age, sex, and education, the results showed that job strain was associated with an approximately 50% higher risk of atrial fibrillation. Thank you guys.